and waiting and watching.
Hey, bud.
And we're waiting. There's 17 more verses of the waiting and watching song.
Oh, God.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Rebels Without a Castle, episode 4 of our first saga, The Stone Lord's Folly. My name is Zach Savage. Single author and performer of the Watching and Waiting song. I'm joined by my absolutely wonderful, fantastic cast. They're gonna tell you who they are. Hyacinth. Perfect. Justin.
Hey everybody, how's it going? I am GM Justin. You can find me at all my socials at Forever GM Justin. You can also find me over at Roll D5, where we specialize in playing indie TTRPGs. I'm playing Dante. Both he and I use he, him pronouns. Boom.
Lovely. Sam.
Good day, everybody. I am Sam, and I am Utah Indie on Instagram and Twitch. Tonight, I will be playing the human fighter, gunslinger, and pirate extraordinaire, Revelous Noge.
Rebels killed a guy. Just want to make sure
they
everybody
killed
knows
a guy.
that. Rebels killed a guy.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Laura.
Hi, hello, good evening, folks. You can call me Laura or Tutu or Laura Tutu. My pronouns are she, they. And tonight I will be playing Oriane Shieldbreaker, our barbarian fighter.
Shockingly, Oriane did not kill a guy. And last but not least, and the fantastic artist behind all the wonderful art that you have seen, are seeing, and will see in the future, Pyrea.
Hi, everybody. I'm Pyrea. You can find me on all socials as Pyrea. I'll be playing Espen, the Oblivion Ranger / Druid. Yeah. Back to you, Zach, and the murder.
I just realized my mic wasn't connected, so I'm Hyacinth, and I'm playing Seraphina, the High Elf Cleric.
Fantastic.
All right. That's
Sweet.
We got there. That's all that matters.
I also have to hit record on Zoom again because I'm an idiot. So
You're not an idiot. I was
Recording in
literally
progress.
just typing it.
I was just to put it
I need to put it on
But-
a sticky note because I have it on a list on my phone, which would be great if I remembered to look at the list on my phone. That would be super helpful. So if I just need a sticky note on my screen.
Nah, that doesn't matter. All right. So welcome back, everybody. So last session we had the group planning their path with haste in an attempt to beat out somebody in the mission to get to young Carrick Iron Peak in the Green Steel Mountains. Just to clarify some things, the group summoned High Advisor Alistair, who informed them that somebody else was going to try to get to Carrick before they did, and that's why they were there. And as they kind of went back and forth, Carrick reached a hand into his pocket and pricked his finger on a silver point thorn and quickly began to deteriorate health-wise, with several well-placed slaps from Dante. They were able to stave off the rapidly spreading poison. And Alistair informed them that it was time for them to go, and used his condition to distract the guards outside the room as they made a break for the steps outside the mountain, where they did encounter a group of Ruby Hold clan soldiers who attempted to stop, maybe kill, who's to say. I know one guy you can't ask. But they were able to, whether through magically suggestive means, that guy did make it to his daughter's dance recital on time because of you, Seraphina. So that is super. The group was able to stave off the attack and make a break for it and escape the mountain as their journey begins. And that is where we are now. So you are all putting pretty solid distance behind you. Are you guys just kind of like, are you, how much running are we doing? Are we like hoofing it or?
Oh, I figured it was like dead fucking sprint. Like,
Okay.
get the hell out of Dodge.
All the way. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, so you guys book it. Those of us with shorter legs have to book it a little faster. But you are able to put pretty significant distance between you and the mountain. Luckily, with the speed with which you dispatched the Rubyhold clan soldiers, they weren't able to really get an alarm out. So you're not currently, at least as far as you can see, being pursued, which works in your favor. And so you all did come out on like the northeast side of the mountain. And to head to Longfall, you will just have to head due east across. So now we're doing some traveling.
Here's the thing. DM. How long is this gonna take on foot?
On
2.5
foot, it's gonna
days?
yeah, I think it's 2.5 days.
Okay. All right. Good. I just wanted to make sure because Orion is not above stealing horses. If
Noted.
Uh-huh.
has done it before, will do it again.
Heard.
Question for the group. We book it out dead sprint. How far before we stop for the night to try and get rest?
Like I would vote we be like out of the township proper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, so there is no chance that the guards can like pincer us back into the city.
Cool. The reason I asked that is because
Oh shit.
Just for a little bit of flavor, the moment like we're all clear and we're like setting up to go get we finally like slowed down, you're gonna see Dante just like as we're coming to a halt to like a clearing, just start unbuckling stuff. It's so hot, it's tired, and just start unbuckling everything, and before face planting it Andy Dwyer style.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh buddy. This is a fire ganassi.
No, he's warm.
But-
We'll say it'll take you for safety reasons a couple hours heading out. And you left around like it was nighttime when you left. So it's probably by the time you're safe to make camp, right around like midnight, 1 a.m.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
So in a couple hours, and if you see the map here, you guys you're not nearly like towards this like town with the woods there. You're probably like a third of the way to that town. So it'll be another like 5-6 hours before you make that town, travel wise. We'll say, everybody give me a perception check real quick. Or investigation, whatever's better for you, is so you can find a good spot to be.
Real glad I'm in tune with nature and all of that with my
Wait.
12.
I got 21.
Zach,
Yeah.
could I beg survival?
That's fair. We could beg some survival. Yeah. If anybody's better at survival.
That would be a 16 if I do survival.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna go with investigation because that's a negative modifier.
Just for flavor.
Shut up.
That's a dirty 20 for me.
Okay.
That's a natural 20 minus 1 equals 19.
Oh my gosh. All right, Seraphine, you said you got a 29, something insane.
21. So not.
Oh, 21. Okay.
Not insane.
I mean, 21
but
still
pretty high.
really good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
compared to 29, not great, but like overall decent roll.
Over 20.
Perfect. Revis, what'd you get? I'm so sorry.
It's a 6 for me.
6. All right.
Hey.
Land
All right,
isn't
Grandpa.
really your.
Grandpa
isn't really-
tired.
Yeah, land's not
Off my
really
back
your
about it.
thing. Revlis, if you guys were on the water and you would be able to like just chart a clear course in your sleep and knock out and know that you're going to be in the right place in the morning. This is not one of those times.
There's too many fucking trees.
Lots of trees, lots of just wide open space.
Not enough water.
Not enough water. Dante. So Dante, as you are like unbuckling your breastplate and like kind of like slinging your sword off your back, and as you go to faceplant, you faceplant into the softest, like moss covered dirt, and it is better than any tavern bed you've ever been in.
Everybody instantly hears me snoring incredibly loud.
And then everybody else, you're able to you look around and are able to parse this out as a nice spot. It's not it's pretty well off of a road, so you won't have too many passers-by, at least from the roadside. And this seems like a pretty good spot to be.
I will boot Dante onto his back just to stop the snoring.
It gets worse.
I was about to say it gets worse. You just and it just gets even louder.
Oh, no.
Yeah, where's
You
the
get
artifice?
you get used to it. I think it might be all the sugar.
That sounds like a deviated fucking septum. That does.
Where's the artificer with the CPAP machine when you need it?
I swear to God.
Love that.
Okay, all right.
All right,
Fuck.
I'm going to say, since you guys were like already planning to leave, that you didn't have to like scramble for anything. Like your packs were good to go. You have all the stuff that you were going to leave with. You didn't have to leave anything behind to move. You were already on the way out, so to speak.
Packed.
Fantastic. So Dante is going to sleep for at least 8 hours for sure. You won't be able to get him to wake up until then. Does everybody need 8 hours of sleep, or I know some people
Unfortunately.
don't. Okay. I also need
Terrafia's
8.
just got a really blank stare, like.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Are you sleeping with your eyes open?
No.
Hello?
No. Are we sure Dante's not broken? Is he supposed to be like?
No,
I don't
just
think we're sure of
snores.
anything at this point.
no. I'm pretty sure he just snores like a motherfucker.
Is he dying?
It's just no.
No, he's okay. He's okay.
He seems.
You know what I found
Pretty.
right around when I hit my 40s? Some nice lemon water. It really helps loosen up the throat. But a little bit of honey in there. Make sure it's warm. Although I'll do that for next time. Maybe that'll help with the snoring.
You can try.
Okay. I
Yeah,
think
right.
he might be dying. She's just like gonna go over and just in case cast spare the dying on Dante because she's not really sure.
That's a cantrip. Why the hell not?
Yeah.
I will say, as you like approach, you can feel like the heat still radiating from me. So
she's
Like a
nervous enough
furnace.
she wouldn't be worried about getting burned. She's more worried that Dante's dying. She's like pretty sure that he's not okay. Would she get burned? How hot are you?
That's a great question.
I would
Sorry.
say, you
Roll
could
for
probably.
hot.
I would say you would probably notice the heat radiating also off of my armor. That's a little bit away from me. And even like as I like from where Ori had kicked me and flipped me over, there was a scorch mark that was there.
Ooh.
She's gonna get like 3rd-degree burns, making sure Dante's not dying. Do we roll something for that?
I
don't
mean,
even know what to do.
I think you're. I mean, there's a scorch mark in the thing. You're gonna take damage if you touch him.
I mean, she's still gonna touch him. She's.
All right.
Oh boy.
Well, it's kind of like a fire where if like you briefly like do it, it's not gonna actually like do anything.
Yeah, just don't keep your hand on there.
Yeah.
Just like rapid touch. We're not dead. You're welcome.
All right, perfect. Yeah,
Okay,
you feel
perfect.
some more. Dante, you are spared from your imminent death
Amazing.
right now. Yeah, Seraphina, you do it and you feel like you did a good thing.
Yes.
But you see that like when you normally when you cast Spare the Dying, there feels like a little bit of like a relief feeling. Like you have skirted this
Like magical
ominous
release.
thing. That doesn't really happen.
She's gonna like take out her notebook and start taking notes while she observes Dante
Alrighty.
and his current condition.
Nothing can make that much noise while it's asleep and to be okay.
No, it's not normal.
That's not normal.
All right, wonderful. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna watch that happen, and I'm not gonna stop it because this is kind of funny. But it's we need to get some rest, and then we need to get our asses in gear as soon as we can.
I agree. I mean, Dante obviously is resting first, but whoever wants to sleep now, and we can take shifts.
You all sleep now. I'll take the first watch. Rebels will sling his pack off his back. He'll take out a couple different things, reload his guns, and they'll put on a little pair of sniping glasses. Just go sit on a log.
Mm.
Nice.
Are you sure? It is getting late, Travelers.
It's late, but I've done this before. So, you all rest. I'm an old man. There's only so much I can do. If a lot of you don't have the rest that you need to make all those fancy little sigils in the air, then, well, we might be toast. So,
I don't know. You seem pretty handy with that fucking firearm, my guy.
Yeah.
like I said, I've done this for a while.
All right. If you
I must say, pardon. I was going to compliment you as well, Oriane, right? Just Oriane. Which do you prefer?
pick your poison, Hunk.
Ori it is.
I'm gonna keep saying it because it makes Zach die every time.
It just takes me. It
I
just takes me back. It's all. I love it.
I'm so here for it. That brawl back there, that was rather impressive on your part. What was it? Four dwarves that you took down? Maybe three with a little bit of credit to Dante, but very, very impressive.
What can I say? I'm really good at putting people in the dirt, one way or the other.
Well, good on you. Would you mind holding on to this for me? And Rebelus will pull out the sack of gold, not the big one, because he's a little attached to that, but he's going to pull out the smaller one that we got, and he's going to go ahead and toss that to Ori.
Catches it, stashes it with her gear. And like she manages to catch that thing with one fucking hand.
Like no movement at all.
Yeah, well, the smaller one was not as aggressive as the first one.
Just moderately aggressive.
Yeah,
While
you got.
he's... Oh, go ahead, Zach.
You got Alistair's walking around money.
Which, speaking of, how much was in there? I don't think we ever put a number to that.
I think I put 5. Did I put 5,000 on the big one?
I think it was 1,000 on the big one.
1,000, and
That's
we
what I'm-
got 500, and then we got more.
Right. So that's another 500. So you should be at like 2,000 altogether.
Who's being party fucking treasurer?
That's a good question.
I'll do it if I have to.
I'll take it on right now. If I'm doing a horrible fucking job, someone please tell me.
Okay. We'll make
could
sure
give
that you
it-
don't
You could give it to
buy too
Seraphina
much.
or Espen, but I feel like that's a bad idea. Seraphina, Espen, and Dante, I'll feel like.
You know
Here's
what?
the thing.
I would
Here's the
actually
thing.
trust Dante with my money.
Honestly, yeah.
Same, honestly.
Seraphina
I'd
would
be
do
more
her
worried about
absolute freaking best. I can't promise.
Seraphina
how
would
good that
lose.
be.
Seraphina would lose the money.
Mhm.
She lost a coin. I'm just considering that the first thing she was handed, she lost in
She
her
would
own
be in a
pocket.
pocket. She would get
I
conned
was
pretty
gonna
easily,
say.
probably. The
Yeah.
first time somebody begged her for money, she would be like, "Oh yeah, they probably need it."
Oh yeah,
But,
surely.
How much is this? How much you got? 2,000? Oh, it's conveniently 2,000. What a deal.
What a deal! Oh
What a
no!
They gave me a
Baby.
great discount, guys.
Where's all the money? While Revelus and Ori are having this little chat, Espen has like shuffled to the edge of the campsite that they've made for themselves, and she picks up like a really nice like walking stick by her standard of 4 feet. So a decent sized stick. And she'll examine it and take it over to Dante and pull out a like a little bit of cloth and tie it around the end and kind of stick it next to Dante and wait a second and wait a second and put it closer to him and turn it.
Do you make
Oh.
do you make contact with Dante?
No, but she knows better. She knows what she's doing.
Okay.
She's done this before. That's why she has the fabric ready and it's already tied like ripped in like strips that she just ties around the stick. It makes it easier in case you can't find kindling. And she's just like waiting for a
Give
second
me-
because
give
she
me-
knows
Give
she
me.
will burn her fur. Yes, go.
I see what's happening. Give me nature or survival check, please.
Survival. 23 in total.
Okay. Yeah, you don't need that. Okay.
Yeah.
That's far too much.
Yeah. But she's being very careful because she has
yeah,
learned
that's
that
important.
you singe your fur if you're not paying attention.
That's
So
important.
she's concentrating really hard on this until it lights, and she continues to make a campfire for
Perfect.
the rest of the camp.
Yes, with the 23. As you stack these sticks on top of Dante,
Oh, Dante.
you
Even better.
now you successfully make a very solid campfire in a TP formation, because that's how you should make a campfire. Fight me about it.
Especially over a body. That's like
I was like, only if Dante wants to be underneath the fire. And so you probably not a great idea, super great idea. He does wear clothes. So as you make this fire, you get all squared away. It's a DC 20. It's a 23 solid campfire. Fine job. Dante snoozing away. Revelus, you said you're gonna take first watch.
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. So you're on your log. Anybody else like to do anything before sleepy time?
Seraphina's just gonna like watch everyone bed down and then slowly lay down, pull her blanket over her head, and then get out calligraphy supplies and start doing calligraphy underneath her blanket. Just for fun.
Did we see the little glow of the light, like when you're a kid and you've got like your Game Boy or like a
It's
flashlight?
like having your Game Boy SP
Yeah,
underneath
yeah,
your-
yeah.
A beep.
Exactly. She's like using the
been-
tiniest bit of magic. She doesn't actually have any
Yeah.
spells that would do that, but like, thaumaturgy somehow to make her pen glow as she writes, like a little pen light.
Fantastic.
You
Espen clocks
you
that.
dark vision. It's fine.
That's true,
Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot. Or no, I don't. Maybe I do. I don't know. Never mind. Doesn't matter. My
Espen will
character sheet
collect
doesn't
that.
have it for some reason.
But she like rolls over and like curls into her cloak and just kind of zonks out.
All right, perfect. So everybody goes to bed except for Revlis. All righty. Seraphina, it's that lovely time of the night where you have all this free time.
Yeah, it's great. Room time. She's just practicing calligraphy. She brought several hobbies with her in different pockets, and tonight she decided to work on calligraphy. So she's like writing out, she's practicing like the names of the different people in the group that like are her new friends, some of the guards, making their names look really pretty, and then folding the paper up, putting it back in her pocket, practicing like really fancy underlines. It's great. It's a good time.
Oh, that's adorable. Seraphina, as you're having room time, you hear the oh so familiar voice of your friend. Well, that was eventful day, Seraphina.
She's gonna respond out loud, but in Veldalken, which is what she often speaks to this voice in.
Mhm.
Yeah, lots happened. It was really busy. Thanks
Yes,
for
and
like helping me back up so I could get away faster.
oh,
from
yes,
the-
yes, yes. Well, we want, we want all the experience to be controlled. I mean, we want to make sure that, nothing bad happens. Do you?
Right.
Revlis, give me a perception check, please.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. What?
Oh, what?
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 It's going to be a 14.
14. You hear some murmuring. You can't quite make out what it is. And you don't know if Seraphina is talking in her sleep, and so it's like kind of slurred and sleepy.
Was she underneath the blanket still during this?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, so you do only hear one voice, however.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. Having traveled together before and been in a situation where, they've been resting together and he may have heard something similar to this, he's curious as to what it is. He'll, especially with the way that the day has gone, finds it interesting that this is how she's coping. But just decides to ignore it for now. Says, if this is what she needs, he'll check on her in the morning.
All right. Then Seraphina, you hear, maybe you're now familiar with snoring. He's fine. I know you were concerned. He's fine.
What is snoring? Like why does it happen? If he's not dying, like
So, like when you intake air, sometimes stuff gets in the way, and it makes this awful, and then like kind of pauses, and you can hear Dante. What's the snore sound like?
Very. I don't know how to really describe it other than it's incredibly loud. Yeah, it's kind of like what is it?
Like a fucking howitzer?
It's like starting up a lawnmower, but it's just not cranking. Well, it's cranking, but it's not starting. Right? So it's just yeah.
That's awful. I hate that
Oh,
for
God.
not only Dante, but everybody who has to hear it.
Yeah.
That's why I was like trying to figure out a way to describe that for him. I was like,
Don't even know
there it
how to.
is.
Can't Michael Winslow my way out of this one.
I can only do so much. That I'm not going to subject anybody to.
is the snoring like what's making him non-responsive? Because that also
Well-
seemed concerning.
No, I believe he's just asleep. You'd have a very hard day.
Have we covered that one before? Because I don't think I...
Oh, not everyone has the endurance you have, dear. That's all. You know, some people need to take in time. Not everybody can enjoy, what do you call it? Rune time.
That's so sad. How do they get anything done? Like, if you don't have room time, like, when do you do your hobbies?
Oh, not some people do it while the sun is out. Some people stay up a little later, but not you see there's like a pause. Not everyone's as special as you, Seraphina.
Oh, she's like clearly flattered. Doesn't think anything about that. She's just like, oh, I'm special. That's really sweet.
Speaking of which, how are you feeling after the whole day? Do you feel any tiredness or any kind of prolonged wounds or any kind of pain sensations?
No, I feel fine. It's kind of sad because like a lot of people got hurt. Some died. Well,
I saw one guy
temporarily.
died. That was insane.
I don't really know like why that was necessary. They seemed like they were just doing their jobs, but yeah, so just sad. But like otherwise, I'm fine.
Well, some people do their jobs and they shouldn't have picked those jobs, and that's on them. That is a choice they made. But that yes, well, it seems like you're in very capable hands. So we shall just see how the rest of this goes. You get to go somewhere you've never been before. Isn't that so exciting?
Yeah, we get to go like really far because I like mountains even. Have you ever been to a mountain?
I have, but I know you haven't. You get to cross the Sea of Elendrior. You've never been that far before.
Yeah, we get to go into the boat again too, which should be really fun. I'm really hoping we get to go through like the Singing Straits or something, because that's the one I read about, and it's supposed to be like really cool.
Oh, I
Like
don't
fun
think you.
creatures and things.
Oh, I don't think you want to go that way. But that's not up to me.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see how it pans out.
Perfect. Well, keep after your calligraphy, and I'm always around.
Okay, we'll talk more.
Yes. And then you just kind of feel the presence dissipates, and you go back to whatever it is you were doing. Revos, you hear the kind of weird, mushy speech stops. Who's next on watch? Ori, perfect. So now it's been a few hours. Now is about the time where you do a swap.
All right. Revlis will go ahead and stand up from where he was. Anything in particular that was interesting that happened during this other than Seraphina's little schizophrenic conversation?
That was the big go for you.
Okay.
Luckily there was not much occurring during your stint of the watch.
Awesome. Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and stand up. I'll walk over to Ori, and he'll just nudge her boot with his to see if she wakes up from that. Morning,
What?
princess. It's all
If
yours.
you ever call me that again, I swear to God, old man.
Challenge
playing, Grandpa.
accepted. All right, I'll go lay down. I'll pull my tricorn down over my eyes. Go to sleep.
All right, Ori, what position are you taking up for this watch?
First of all, there's some like low, very like descriptive profanity in Orcish. Motherfucker.
Reverend, you speak Orcish?
I do not, but I speak
All right,
Goblin.
probably best.
It's
I
probably
don't know if the
best.
dialects are similar, but he
It's
probably
probably best. It's
understands
probably
that
best
it's
for
hurtful.
both you and Twitch.
Um, I'm gonna check the Dante fire.
The Dante fire. Okay, I need input from everybody. Is the fire being on top of Dante what's actually happening? I mostly need Justin's input on this if he wants Dante to be the base of the fire.
I was
Gonna
gonna
like
say.
place his hand, palm up, whatever way he's laying. Like
I feel like if nothing else, at the very least, like we could have gotten the fire pit like put together, and then Espen like holds a bit of kindling like on top of Dante's chest to light it. I feel like that's the more equitable way to do that.
yeah, probably, yeah.
Okay. So I will check the fire that is not actually on top of Dante's chest.
Okay, beautiful.
And yeah, literally just gonna like chill out by the fire, keep half an ear out to the surrounding woods. This is old hat for me. It's not usually in the middle of the woods. We're usually on some kind of like. Listen, the last time I had to keep watch, I was floating down a potentially stolen barge, with some shipments of things that probably were acquired in a less than legal manner. So, same story,
Okay.
different font.
Beautiful. So you do you stoke the fire a couple times because of how structurally sound it is as a TP fire. It's very easy to keep going. Doesn't get too tall. Could you give me a perception check, please?
Probably. Where is my fucking modifier? That's a 12.
12? Okay, perfect.
Not great.
Could you roll a d6 for me?
Fuck off. By that I mean yes, DM.
I know what you meant. All right, with a 2, so you do hear some rustling a little closer to your camp than is to your liking. But with the crackle of the fire, and just kind of being in whatever headspace you're in, you just don't notice it until it gets about 15 feet from you. But you do hear these like kind of soft movements in the underbrush.
Big or small?
With the 12, you're not entirely sure.
Ass.
It doesn't sound bigger than you.
I mean, that's oddly comforting. So I've got my maul. Ori also carries with her a really big fuck off longbow. Talking like some giant slayer shit.
All right.
So she's not gonna like go investigate, but like definitely gonna pick the bow up and like stand and like notch an arrow, but keep the bow like leveled towards the ground.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep watching, and if something comes in with the intent to do violence, I will do violence first.
So you hear the rustling, and as you stand up and just kind of level yourself, you see this little white head poke up out of the brush, And you hear a little bit more rustling as it kind of shimmies its way through. And you just hear a honk. And there is this white goose. And it's just kind of staring at you.
I will turn you into breakfast.
Honk. And you see it kind of gives a little gesture.
Does the thing.
Yeah, it does the goose thing.
I'm gonna like square my shoulders, stand up straighter, and maintain eye contact because it may have balls, but I am still physically bigger.
Honk. You see it's got its wings out and it's kind of like making a circle around. It's like kind of going around the perimeter of the clearing, just kind of posturing. Give me another perception check, please.
Oh, that's better. 21.
21. Beautiful. As you see it comes out of the brush and then begins to move out. In the firelight, you can see just underneath from where it came out a little nest with 5 little eggs.
Oh.
Omelets, anyone?
Okay,
Sorry.
now I feel kind of bad. Jesus Christ, Sam!
Sorry.
Sam killed a guy, so he can do whatever he wants.
I'm not surprised.
If Revlis had found those, they'd already be an omelet.
Yeah, no, we'd have a plucked goose waiting for us in the morning.
Damn right.
It's like chicken and eggs. You got the mom and the baby together.
Jesus.
Speaking of, there's actually a Japanese dish called oyakadon, which in Japanese literally means parent and child in a bowl.
Oh my god.
That is fucking dark as shit.
It's delicious. It's delicious.
That's fair.
It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. But it's delicious.
So you see this mother goose steadily posturing. Ori, what are you doing?
I'm gonna put down the bow. I'm gonna put down the arrow. I'm gonna dig into my pack. I'm gonna grab some like hard tack and kind of like crush it up and like toss it over towards the nest. So mom's got a snack. It's like, all right, could you calm down, please? I'm sorry. All right. And Ori does not speak any sort of like, there's no beast. Actually, wait, hold on. Do I have beast speak?
Depends how you're split. There you go.
I have speak with animals. I forgot because I'm path of the totem.
There we
Yeah,
go.
that's what I'm gonna do. I will activate speak with animals and say I'm sorry, mother. We didn't realize that someone had claimed this spot.
Who are you?
My name's Ori.
Why are you here?
We just needed a place to rest.
Do you have eggs?
I do not.
You can't have mine. My eggs.
I don't want yours, mother. I promise. No one will hurt your eggs while I'm here. You have my word.
You see she's still like posturing, and then she's looking back towards the nest, and then looking over at you, then looking back towards the nest.
Are you hungry?
I could eat.
I have some crackers. Would you like to share them with me?
What is a cracker?
I think you'll like it. And Ori pulls out like it's basically like hardtack. But she like breaks off a couple of small pieces and like scatters them in front of her.
And and you see she very cautiously, still a little fluffed up,
A little puffed.
a little puffed, comes over and quickly snatches up and then looks right back up at you while she
Well, she what, Zach? I'm sorry. Can you do that again?
yeah, I
missed
said while she I don't have a bill, so I can't make the noise that goose make when they eat. I'm sorry.
It's amazing. You did
Yeah.
great.
I like cracker.
Would you like some more?
Yes.
Give her the rest of the hardtack.
And you see a mother goose chows down on some crackers. Then straightens up, finishes the crackers, and looks back up and says, "Good night." And then waddles back over to underneath the bush and settles in on her nest.
I think I'll make sure she's got a little bit more camouflage. But then I will continue my watch. She
The
likes
rest
animals.
the rest of the evening occurs without incident. And so you all awake in the morning feeling refreshed. Or I don't know what the reset is on your B speech, but whatever it is, you have it again. It occurred during the rest, so I'm not gonna penalize you for making cool character choices. That'd be
I
stupid.
can use it at will.
Oh, beautiful.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That
I've got that and beast sense.
Beast Sense is fun. I like Beast Sense a lot. All right, perfect. So you all wake up however you would like to wake up. In order. Your fire is, it's still embering, but not a roaring inferno. It's about 7 in the morning.
Aspen is still asleep.
Same Espen. All
Big fucking same though.
right. Well, you can get up whenever you feel like.
Is Revlis one of those early fucking riser old heads?
5 a.m.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's
Disgusting.
up at crack of dawn. He's not waiting
Course.
around for anything. So as soon as he's up, he's got everything packed, ready to go. Nibbling on a little bit of hardtack, a little bit of biscuit himself.
10 more minutes.
10 more minutes. I think Orion's probably up like decently early. It's just habit